Hey guys, it's Anne here, and this video is my May monthly purchases, including a little Sephora haul and Colourpop haul. I did spend a bit more than I intended to this month. Most of this was all planned purchases except for the Sephora haul. I got sucked into the little sale that they had with 50% off. There was one item that I'd been really wanting to buy. I'm going to do this video a little differently and sort of categorize it, and I'll go through the things that I bought at the beginning of the month at Shoppers Drug Mart, and then I'll go through the Colourpop order, and then I'll go through the Sephora order. Now, as always, I always give you the prices of everything I bought, and I do include taxes, so I give you the final price I paid for it, and it is in Canadian. If you are curious, I live in Ontario, and the tax is 13%, so you can always just subtract that 13% to find out what it cost at its base Canadian price, if that makes sense. So let's get into this. The first thing that I bought was a Dove Go Fresh Cool Essentials mini deodorant. I talked about this in my empty, so this is actually the empty because the new one is at work. I also bought a hair dye, which you'll see in the video where I did makeup that was based on, influenced by my mom. My hair was a different color. It was supposed to be a permanent hair dye. Didn't really seem to stick a whole lot in my hair. It did have a red undertone, and reds are notorious for fading and washing away. I just felt like this one faded so quickly. So what I bought was the L'Oreal Paris Superior Preference Rose Blonde in 723. I'll put a little picture on the screen of what this looks like. I paid $11.29 for that dye. Then I also bought two Dove Refresh Plus Care dry shampoo. So I bought a volume dry shampoo and an invigorating dry shampoo. The reason why I bought two was because they were on sale for I think $3.99-ish. Yes, for $3.99, and they were giving bonus optimum points if you bought two. So I might as well buy two and hope I like it, which I do. This is the one thing I want to show though. I don't know if this will come across on camera, but we'll just. It's a little intense, which, I mean, maybe the Batiste and other ones are like that too, but the Marc Anthony one that I had was not. The Marc Anthony one I had was more like a hairspray, and when I first sprayed this on, I was like, whoa, it's coming at me, bro. But I do like this. I paid $4.51 Canadian for each one of these. As I said, they were $3.99 without tax. So because I had dyed my hair, I decided to buy a new shampoo as well. I bought the Pantene Pro V Radiant Color Shine. This was supposed to be a color protectant shampoo. Now, in all fairness to the shampoo, I don't use the same one every single time I wash my hair. I sort of rotate between this one. I have the Alterna one that I use, and then I have a Verb volumizing one, so I was kind of rotating between them. So I just thought this may help keep the color a little bit longer. Unfortunately, I think just with the red hair dye, it would have taken a miracle to keep the color the same as when it was first dyed. So that shampoo cost $5.64. So a couple other things that I bought when I was at Shoppers Drug Mart is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream. This is the eye serum or eye cream. Hopefully that will. I bought this because I'd used up all the other eye serums that I had, and the only one that I had left was the Neutrogena one with retinol, and I didn't want to use that one during the daytime. This one was on sale, so I picked it up. So this cost me $22.59. So yeah, it was on sale for $19.99. I think it was originally like $25 Canadian. So yeah, it's a bit pricey for a drugstore and for the size of it, but I do like it. It seems to be good for daytime. I was in the Essence area, and because I was looking at Essence stuff, I decided to buy the Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. This one is in the shade 03 Soft Brownie Brows. Quite the name. So this little guy right here, it'll focus on that. I didn't need to buy this, so maybe this was the unplanned purchase. Yeah, this was an unplanned purchase at Shoppers Drug Mart. This cost $4. So let's see here. Yeah, $4.51. I bought it because I wanted to try it out. I hear the hype on this all the time, and to be honest, it's not a whole lot different than I have this brow stylist from L'Oreal, this brow mascara. So sorry, the the label is completely worn off. You can't really read it. It looks like this. Big glob on there. It looks like that. To be honest, they're kind of pretty similar in my opinion. Now, I'm not sure what this costs full price, but I bought it on sale for $4 back in, I want to say like November or so, or October, and I had to go to this sales clerk and go, is this actually $4? So the reason why I was browsing around Essence is because I decided to buy 6 mascaras from Essence. So originally I was like, I'm going to try all of the Essence mascaras and compare them against each other to try and find what the best one is. There's like over 13 mascaras. It's crazy. So I bought 6, which was enough, and they all range in price from I think $3.99 to $5.49 Canadian. So I'm not going to go through those individually because I'm going to do a whole video on them and I'll show each one and comparisons and some photos. I already have some thoughts on them. I've been using them for the past couple of weeks, but I want to keep testing them a little bit more. So that video will be coming out probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I want to just give you a total. I paid $34.96 on 6 mascaras. I was a little concerned. I was like, oh, $36 on just mascara. But then I went over to Sephora and took a look at like Roller Lash and Better Than Sex and all those ones. And they're all around $27 to $34, $35. So I don't feel so bad that I got 6 for basically the price of 1-ish at Sephora, the higher end one. So the other things that I bought multiples of are eyebrow pencils. So again, I was planning on buying these. I wanted to do a test comparing eyebrow pencils specifically against the Anastasia Micro Brow. So I have here 3 different ones. This one I've bought before. It's the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. So I have this one, and that one cost me $17.50. So this was super expensive. It was around $15 without tax, and that was like regular price. So I was surprised, but I knew I wanted to buy it and I wasn't going to sit and wait around until it went on sale. So I just wanted to buy it full price, but that is something I would have not normally done. Then I also bought the Revlon Color Stay Brow Crayon, and this one cost $15.24 including tax. And this one is technically not a micro pencil, it's a little bit bigger. Hopefully you can see that there. So I'm kind of annoyed at myself. There was another one that was a Maybelline one that I skipped out on buying because it just wasn't the same as the other ones. And then the last one that I bought was the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and this one cost $13.56. So again, I've been doing some testing over the past few weeks. I'm still continuing to test and put that together, so there'll be a video comparing all of these in the next 2 to 3 weeks as well. And then of course, while I was at NYX, I decided to buy one more thing. I bought the NYX Epic Ink Liner. Jessica Braun talks about this all the time, and yeah, it is good. I do really like this. I've compared this. I did a little mini swatch photo thing on my Instagram, comparing this to the NYC one that I had and the e.l.f. one that I had, and this one definitely overall wins hands down. The only thing that's a bit tricky for me is, so it's a really nice fine brush tip, but it is super flexible in my opinion, which can be tricky because sometimes I can get a little aggressive and move it. Also, Beauty with Emily Fox was trying this out, and she said that when she puts it on in the inner corner of her eyes, it smudges. Now, I don't put this on the inner corner of my eyes, usually. I haven't tried that yet. Anyway, I usually kind of keep it on the outer 2/3 of my eye, so perhaps it does smudge. I just haven't tried that yet. And this also cost $13.56. So both this and the NYX pencil are $12 Canadian before tax. So now on to the Colourpop order. So I wanted to buy some eyeshadows. Instead of buying the Just Peachy Mattes palette, I was looking at matte peach eyeshadows that were comparable, and I used the Temptalia website to try and find some comparables, and Colourpop seemed to have the most comparable shadows. I did end up buying, so I put them in this palette already. I bought these 4 right here, the 4 across the top here are the ones that I bought to instead of buying the Just Peachy Mattes palette. And then I knew I wanted some purple ones as well, so I bought these three along the bottom. I'm actually wearing these two shadows on my eyes today with the Carly Bible palette, as well as it came with the Birthday Wish Super Shock shadow, so I'm wearing that a little bit too. I would open this for you, but I'll put a screenshot of the condition that this came in, which I'm a little sad. In all fairness, this has traveled all across North America. It's actually been in states and areas that I've never been in North America. It was kind of interesting to follow the journey of my eyeshadows. So just to give you some, I wanted to talk about this because I wanted to talk about when I placed the order and how much all of this cost. So I placed the order on May 14th. I received it on May 28th. So it took 14 days for it to arrive. And I live in Toronto, so I usually get things pretty directly. I feel like if I had lived outside of Toronto, it probably would take another day or two, depending on how far outside the city I was. And it does travel, like, it goes along the west coast up to Vancouver, and then actually I think it goes to Richmond, and then it goes across Canada. So, I mean, I guess for that kind of an epic journey, it was pretty rough on this little guy here. So I'll put swatches on the screen as well of the different shadows with the names of the shadows that I did buy. So getting into cost, and the reason why I wanted to share this was I knew I was going to buy these. I knew they were not going to be super cheap because of exchange rate and our duties and taxes. I went in this like knowing that, but I wanted to share this with particularly Canadian customers or people that are international, just so you know that when you're buying from Colourpop, it may seem more affordable, but at the end of the day, it may not be super affordable, if that makes sense. So on the website, I bought the single shadows, which if you get them without the container, they're $4 US individually. I bought 7 shadows at $4. You think, oh, about it's $28 US. But then once you add, I didn't want to spend the $50 for free shipping. I just did not want to spend that much money. And that's why I talk about in my empties video, I think it was in my empties video or some other video, where like $30 free shipping is easy for something for Colourpop, but $50, it means I'd have to get a lot more stuff that I really don't want or need. So I decided to bite the bullet and pay the shipping. So my total ended up being $50.12 Canadian. Then when I received the package, I had to pick it up at the post office, and there was an additional $14.64 in duties and taxes. So that brings my total to $64.76. Now if I divide this between the 8 shadows that I got, each shadow is about $8.09. So if you think about this, NYX shadows range from about $5 to $8, I think. And then I think the MAC shadows range from about $6 to $9. So they're on par with that. Now technically I actually bought 7 shadows. The one shadow was a freebie. So if I divide it by the 7 shadows, it was $9.25 for each shadow. So just goes to show that, or I just wanted to show that it may feel like it's going to be way cheaper, but by the time you add all that extra stuff on top, it's not necessarily cheaper. And then the last thing that I bought was a little Sephora haul because they had the sale that was 50% off, and this was on the sale. I know it's lip products, don't judge me, but I really did want this. These seem to be shades that were my kind of shades, and it was originally $34 on sale for $17 Canadian, so I couldn't pass it up. And I haven't tried any of them yet because I want to do a little video on this. Try and do that video for next week because hopefully, as far as I've checked as of today, this is still on sale. And you can always get all these products in full size. So I'm going to try and do a lip swatch video. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Then the other thing that I bought was this Laneige kit. And I bought this. I have the lip sleeping mask that I bought last month. I really like that. There's also some other reasons why I bought this. I'm trying to be a bit better at skincare, and I'm getting into some other things. And again, there'll be another video about this shortly on Korean skincare, or at least my beginning forays into it. And I mean, today, right now, I'm just wearing a BB cream, and my skin's already reaping the benefits of sort of changing up my routine a little bit. And I did use this not last night, the night before. So it comes with the water sleeping mask, the moisture cream, moisturizer, a skin toner, and an essence. And this cost $20.34 Canadian. I believe it was $18 before tax. And then the last thing I bought was this Way hair care wave spray. So I do have a wave spray right now. I'll put a screenshot of it because I forgot to bring it out here. I think I got it in an Ipsy bag, and it's almost done. And I do like to use this kind of a product in the summertime because I hate blow drying my hair, and my hair has a bit of a natural wave. And the cost of this was $16.95. So this cost $15 Canadian before tax. I also have this was a sort of freebie with a coupon code. It was the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. And I think this is in the shade Cashmere. I haven't tried it yet, but I did do a swatch on the back of my hand. And the shade looks like it would be a really good match, so hopefully that's good. I got the Too Faced Hangover Coconut Replenishing Face Primer as one of the add-ons. I got the Borosho Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I've always wanted to try this and I haven't tried it yet. I use the Wave conditioning hair mask, or the Way one, and I really like the Way one. So I want to see if this Borosho one is worth the hype. And then they actually gave me 2 samples of this. This is just a Borosho Repair Shampoo and Conditioner. Yeah, they gave me 2 of them. So that's everything for my May monthly purchases. In total, I spent $41.76 on hair care. I spent $183.31 on makeup, so that was the pricier category. I spent $42.93 on skincare, and then $2.81 for the deodorant. I didn't know where to put that. So in total, I spent $270.82 Canadian on beauty purchases in May. For June, I do want to dial things back a little bit. I have some planned purchases. I definitely am not intending to buy any makeup items. And July will be a tricky month because it is my birthday month. And I do want to keep it on a low buy. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta spoil yourself a little bit. But I don't want to use that as an excuse. So I think I may do one purchase. Like, not like one purchase, but one item. I think that's the goal for July, is sort of one makeup item for my birthday. Anyway, that's my May monthly purchases. Hopefully you found this video interesting and informative. And if you did, feel free to give a little thumbs up down below. And if you do want to, please subscribe. I hope to see you again sometime soon.